What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about NIO. But before we get into all the information I have for you guys on NIO, make sure you go down, hit that like button if you enjoy the video, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss any one of these videos that I put out. Now, today, NIO had a great day. It was up about 5%, 4.77% to be exact. And that was kind of interesting because over the weekend, it was shown that Trump signed a bill that could lead to the delisting of Chinese stocks, including NIO, LI, XPeng, and Alibaba. Now, let's dive a little bit deeper into this. This was very, very unusual since this bill drew strong bipartisan support in the U.S. Congress before arriving on Trump's desk, meaning that the government pretty much in full was in favor of this bill. Now, the reason why these stocks may kind of have shrugged this news off today was because the act says that delisting could happen if a given company doesn't comply with audit inspections 3 years in a row. So that basically means that all of these companies will have 3 years at a minimum to comply with our accounting standards. Now, this is kind of interesting because it's the U.S. kind of taking shots at China saying, we don't think that you guys are being honest and truthful with your financial documents, and now we are going to require them to play by our rules if they want to be traded on our exchanges. In addition to this today, NIO also received a $59 price target from Daiwa. Now, if we dive a little bit deeper into this past week, NIO received a price target of $59 from Daiwa. Analyst Kelvin Lau initiated the rating of NIO with a buy in the $59 price target. This would imply a 26.28% upside to the closing price of NIO this past Friday. Now, around that same time, this analyst also updated the positions on the competitor EV companies LI and XPeng as well. For LI, he suggested a hold position with a $33 price target of 3.87% upside as of Friday. But what was interesting is that he offered a sell rating of XPeng, a 31% downside from the closing price on Friday. As we saw today for XPeng, they're delivering their first vehicles in Europe this week, and by Christmas, they should have completed the delivery of 100 vehicles. So this analyst still does not think XPeng is being traded at a fair price right now and has downgraded them pretty substantially. Now, if we look a bit further down, the sales volume of electric vehicles in China is expected to increase from 9% in 2020 to 32% in 2021. That means the revenues for NIO, XPeng, and LI should all increase drastically throughout the course of 2021. In addition to this, they're also, especially XPeng and NIO, are going to be expanding into Europe, with NIO attempting to set up a full distribution chain with a factory, dealerships, and charging stations in Denmark throughout the course of 2021. And as I said earlier, XPeng has already started shipping vehicles directly to customers as of this week. Now let's get into the main point of this video. Now, NIO electric vehicles will be used in trials on the Tel Aviv routes after a delay of Volkswagen minivans. Now, this is a deal with Mobileye. So they signed a deal with NIO to start using their vehicles in their Tel Aviv routes to try to start developing a ROBO taxi network. Now, according to the original plan, Mobileye was working with Volkswagen, but since there were some delays in this development, they decided that NIO would be a better option for this task. Now, what's really great about this is that NIO just completed their share offering, and that was about a $3 billion raise. And in this raise, they said that they were going to be using the majority of their funds for R&D and market penetration. So now this right here is telling us a lot about that. Now, if NIO can complete this task of expanding and getting their robo-taxi network up and running in Tel Aviv, this creates a whole entire new market for them, since people who will be using the robo-taxis will know that they're in a NIO vehicle, and will be more likely to purchase a car, most likely. Now, NIO vehicles run around $65,000 US, so they are not cheap, with the XPeng vehicles running about $41,000 US. So these cars are not cheap, but if they can infiltrate this market and gain a market share right off the bat, we could see massive revenue and a massive increase in stock price as well. Now let's go back over to the chart of NIO. We can see that it topped out at around $55, $56 and came back down and has been hanging out in the upper 40 range with an uptrend right here. Now, this uptrend could be the start of its run up to the NIO Day on January 9th. This event is going to be very important for NIO because they might unveil some more information about their autonomous vehicle technology, and they are unveiling a new sedan. Now, what's really important about this sedan is that the price of this, as I said in my previous videos, we don't know it so far. So if the price comes out being more expensive or less expensive, that's going to tell us something about what the revenue of NIO will be like in the future. This will probably only have a drastic effect on the share price if it's drastically lower than the share price or than the current price of the vehicles, or drastically higher than the current price, since it's going to influence the demand factors for the car. Now, NIO right now is up 4.77% and is down a little bit after hours. We've seen a little bit of pullback, but we can start playing this by buying some options, maybe, for NIO Day. They are pretty expensive right now if we take a look over here. If we go to the January 15th expiration, this covers NIO Day, and we scroll down all the way to what the stock is currently trading at, we can see that the prices of these options are very expensive up until we get out into this range above $60. Now, if that's worth it to you, you can see that there is a lot of open interest over here. So people are very interested in these contracts, and there is going to be some volume on them, so you won't get stuck with a contract with nobody to sell it to. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, go down and smash that like button and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.